Hello everyone, how are we? I am in that stage between went out last night, I'm not drunk, but I'm not hungover. I'm like in that weird middle stage, and you guys are going to see me in a minute. I looked a state before I put this makeup on. Honestly, it was vile. Like, you will realise in a second why I'm single, because yeah, waking up next to this girl after she's had too many wines is not pretty, and that is why she's single. This is the makeup look I've created. It is completely matte apart from the highlight. I've been wearing it loads recently, and loads of people have been like, oh, I love your makeup, what have you been using, blah blah blah. So it's all pretty much drugstore products. It's January, we've got no money, so these products are super affordable. So if you want to see how to recreate this look, keep on watching. This is what, oh, have I got a baby? No, I think I'm okay. This is what you look like when you've had like 5 or 6 glasses of very large wine and then you don't take your makeup off. This is why Lou is single, can I just say, because she wakes up looking like this. Like, what the actual hell? I look an absolute state. I'm going to take the makeup off before I put makeup back on. Let's just take the makeup off, yesterday's makeup, before we put makeup on. I don't even, last night, you know, like when you have 1 glass of wine and then the rest just tastes like squash after that. Oh, how huge is it there? I am that girl that picks spots, I'm sorry. There is always that one girl that picks zits, and that's literally me. I've been wearing this makeup all week. Literally, it's just something I like played around with and created. And for the first time in such a long time, it's makeup that I've really got loads of compliments on. So I think all of it, pretty much all of it, is drugstore products as well. So I thought I'd just show you what that makeup look was. So it's like a completely matte makeup look apart from the highlighter. Okay, so I am going to take a little bit of a base product before I start putting my foundation on. I've just really liked using this at the moment, just to sort of give me a bit more of an even coverage before I go over my foundation. So this is the Fresh Nude BB Balm by The Body Shop, if I can actually even open it. And I've just been using like the littlest bit of this just on the areas that I need it, just to give me like a little bit more coverage pretty much. This one's running out, I need to get some more. Like, you can wear this on its own if you want, but I just use it just as a bit of a coverage for my foundation. I'm going to take a new foundation because I realised that I've been doing loads of makeup videos and I've been using the same foundations, and that is because they are the ones I use every single day. I love them, but I brought this one to sort of try out. This is the collection Lasting Perfection, and I love the concealer, so I thought I'd give this one a go, and actually it's really, really lovely. I've really been enjoying it. I have got like the lightest shade they do, which is Cool Ivory. So it is quite light, and although I've got like quite a tanned body at the moment, I do find like this still looks really lovely, because I just like bronze up the face and it just sort of goes really nicely. So I just put this on with a flat foundation brush. It's a foundation that seriously lasts all day. Like, when they say 16 hours, I probably wouldn't say it lasts 16 hours, but it does last like the whole working day, which is all that I really need, to be honest. It is quite matte, and I would say unless you put powder onto it, it is quite sticky. But I don't personally mind that, and I think this was on offer for like £4, the foundation. So like, for a drugstore foundation for £4, you can't go wrong with that. You can't really complain. I'm really busy the next few months with like hen do's and stuff, so I have been going on, didn't get hair like that. I have been going on a little bit of a spending spree just to like update my wardrobe, because I don't know if anyone else has this, but I have lots of general like clothing items. That sounds really bad. Obviously I have general clothing items. I have lots of like day-to-day stuff, like loads of jumpers and things like that, but I don't have any like like party clothes or anything like that. That sounds like I'm like a 5-year-old going to a birthday party. But I generally don't have any like nice dresses or going out clothes, so I went on Shein and got a load of stuff the other day, and I've just been like buying more dresses and stuff like that. Obviously I do struggle because I struggle to wear heels, so like for me, I do find it quite difficult finding dresses that will look okay with shorter heels or even trainers. But yeah, I went on Shein, bought like way too much stuff because it's so cheap. It's so good, and I love Shein because I feel like the stuff on there you don't find on the high street. They're quite unique products. And then I'm just gonna literally just press all that in. Okay, so that's my base. It probably looks quite pale compared to my neck. I'm not sure, I can't really see in the camera whether it looks pale or not, but we will like bronze up so it will look a lot better. Okay, so let's add concealer in. So for under my eyes, I'm going to use the eye eraser, the instant eye eraser, which I've used in all my tutorials, and I just absolutely love this. It's got such lovely coverage for under the eye and it doesn't crease, which is what you want really. And then I just blend it with a bit of a beauty blender. I do need to like get my life in order though today. Literally, like, look, I'm that girl. Let's not show the armpits in like 2 weeks. Like that's why I'm single. Come on Lou, you know that. You know that's why you're single. I'm terrible. I'm just going to use Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. This is in Cool Dark number 6. And I use this as a little bit of a cream contour. I'm just going to add this. It's like a cream contour, so it's just going to like be a nice base. It's a nice cream product, just sort of blend into the skin nicer than powder. It stops it from being like cakey and stuff. I'm just going to powder the entire face now, and I am going to use the May, drop in it, I'm going to use the May banana setting powder for under my eyes, and this is just literally going to brighten. So I always pat my powder in, I don't like sweep it, because if you sweep it, it moves the product underneath, like the concealer and that, so I just pat it under like this, and I'll just take it down, all the excess down there. And then for the rest of the face, I'm just going to take a little bit of the Body Shop setting powder. This is such a good powder. I'm just going to take it actually on a fan brush, just so I don't get too much, and just dust it over, because actually this foundation is pretty matte anyway, so it don't need too much anyway. Just take a little bit. Just to dust. So the bronzer I'm going to use is the Body Shop Honey Bronzer. This is in number 3. It's an absolutely beautiful bronzer. Again, it's matte because we're going for that matte look today, and I just build it up on the forehead, take it down the cheekbones. Okay, so for blusher, I'm going to take Dandelion by Benefit. Again, this is a matte blush, not brush, but it's just quite nice and pinky, and because we're using a lot of matte shades, it just sort of brings out the cheek colour a bit more and makes the look not look as flat. So I'm just going to take a load of this, and then over the top I am going to take a bit of a cream blush. This is something I've been doing recently. I really like it. So this is the Body Shop cream blusher, and I literally just take the tiniest bit just over the top, and I just feel like it takes away some of that matteness of the skin, and it just makes it look a little bit more fresh. And then for highlight, we're going to use Cookie, again by Benefit. As I said, we are basically, there's my fan brush, I am doing a makeup look and everything is matte apart from the highlight. So this is the bit that's like not matte, and I absolutely love this highlight. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I always get ready in there. I've got like nowhere to go. Does anyone else have that? That is my like base. I'll just take the excess on my décolletage. So that is my base. I really like it. I like that it's matte. I like that it's got some cream products on there. I'm just going to take away the powderiness with the vitamin E hydrating mist. I absolutely love that product. It just sort of brings the skin back to life rather than having loads of powder on your face. So I am going to do my brows now. I use Benefit products. These are in number 3, so I use precisely my brow pencil in number 3, and then I set them with the, what's this called? Gimme Brow in number 3. I have used a lot of brow products in my time. I personally think that this is the best combination for me. I do find my brows quite difficult to match in terms of colour because they are quite a funny colour. Like they're not black, but they're not warm brown either. They're quite difficult to match, but 03 for me is absolutely perfect. So I just brush them through. For eyeshadow, I've been using one palette. I've been using the Imagination Revolution palette. Mine is broken, so you will have to excuse that. But down the centre, there is 4 matte shades, and I've literally just been creating a makeup look with those 4 matte shades. So the mirror basically has come unattached from the palette. So the first one I use is Too Nice, and I literally blend that completely all over the lid as like a transition colour. I think the shades in the palette were meant for, like the centre ones, were meant for transition shades, but I've just sort of decided to create a makeup look just using all of those. And again, they're all matte, so they're absolutely perfect for this look. So I'm just using Too Nice. You could just like literally leave this on its own because it's a beautiful colour. This sounds really bad, but I feel like I've sort of forgotten how to be single. So I'm going to take Love in Life, which is the second one down, and I'm just going to pack that on my lid. This is like a really nice lid colour. Yeah, I feel like in a way I've forgotten how to be single, and because all of my friends, I don't say all of my friends, like 90% of my friends are either in relationships or engaged or got kids or whatever, I'm at like a completely different stage, and I wouldn't say I'm lonely because I don't think that's the case, because I'm really lucky. I've got like amazing family and like I've got amazing friends, and if I said to my friend, oh, you know, I really want to go out, like see you, they'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever, we'll sort something out. But like everyone is like planning their wedding or whatever, and then there's just little old me like living my life, doing makeup, talking to myself on the camera. But I don't know, does anyone else get that? Like I feel like in a way, I should probably talk and do this, I'm going to do Okay, which is that one there in the crease. I feel like I'm going through my glow up phase at the moment, which probably sounds incredibly bad, but yeah, I just feel like when you leave a relationship, you go through that phase of when you glow up, don't you? And I just feel like that's what I'm doing for the last like 3 months. So yeah, like I have been like enjoying myself, and I guess like not in a funny way, but like finding myself. Does that sound really bad? I feel like I've just been living my best life, like doing loads of different things that I wouldn't have normally done. I feel like every girl after a breakup goes through that glow up stage, and I think that's what I'm doing. And I think, to be quite honest, I'll be going through that stage for a long time, like doing stuff for me and like seeing my friends all the time, and Like, I'm that person that's really sad and really career driven, so like for me my career is everything and nothing like comes close or in between that. Like, I'm really sad in that way. But like, I'm just going to take Sorry Not Sorry, which is the last shade at the bottom. I'm just going to put that on the outer crease. Yeah, I've just been glowing up and not finding myself, because obviously I knew like who I was and stuff like that, but just sort of like coming into myself. I don't even know if that's a word. I don't even know how to put it, because I haven't been like, I haven't changed as a person, but I've just become like low. I feel like I've become more confident. Does that sound really bad? But I just feel like over these last few months I've become so much more confident, and I was that girl who was literally the most confident person you'll probably ever meet anyway, just because like I'm not confident in the way I look or anything, but I'm confident sort of like speaking to people. That's just how I am. I'm going to take a bit of Sorry Not Sorry underneath the eye. There's a bit of a colour. But I feel like I've become even more confident. Like, maybe not necessarily in the way I look, because I do really struggle with like my body shape, and like I always get quite insensitive about like my face, because there's lots of things that I quite like to change. Like, I think a lot of people want to change like the way I look, but the way they look, I mean, some people might want to change the way I look, but I think quite a lot of people go through that phase. So I wouldn't necessarily say I'm 100% confident in the way that I look and stuff like that, but I think I've just become more, I've just been enjoying myself more. I don't even know if that's the thing, whether that's insulting. Like, let's cut those lashes. I'm like talking and forgetting to tell you what I do. I don't know if that's like insulting or what, but I've just been having fun, and I think that's all you can really do. Like, when you're just like add some dewy rose mist. I think when you go through that situation, like I was in a relationship for such a long time, and then all of a sudden you're not in that relationship anymore. You've got to find yourself. You've got to like find, like, even for me, like things like stuff to do. Like, you're not with that person 24/7 anymore. You've got to find things to do. You've got to find, like, not being horrible, but you've got to find people to see. You've got to really reconnect and like find yourself, and I feel like that's just what I've been doing. It has been difficult, because I feel like when you're in a relationship you always call that person or speak to that person, and they're your like security, if you know what I mean. But I think when you're out of that, like for a time, it is difficult to not have that security, but at the same time, like, I think you become closer to your friends and your family and stuff because you rely more on them. I don't know if that's a thing. And I'm just going to take a really old Benefit eye pencil, but this is amazing. I love it. Yeah, I don't know if that is a thing, but I just feel like I've been spending more time with my family and doing more family things, and yeah, I don't know, I'm not a different person because I'm still Lou, like I'm still same old Lou, but I do feel like my attitude in life has completely changed. Okay, so yay for me, the camera died. Living our best life, I love it. I am just going to take a little bit of cookie highlighter again. This is the most beautiful highlight ever, and I'm just going to pop it in the inner corner just to like wake up those eyes, like the tiniest bit. Hangover eyes are not the one. Just feel like it gives it a bit of a pop. And then for my mascara, I'm going to take Bad Gal Bang. This is a mascara I use all the time. I absolutely love it. I have curled my lashes. I didn't really do them very well, did I? I'm really craving a full fire at the moment. So bad. I did think though, like wine is probably, I don't know this, it's probably, actually now I'm thinking about it, it's me just being blonde, but wine is made of fruit, but has it got loads of sugar in it? I don't know, I'm feeling like it probably does. But I was just wondering, like, is wine healthier than like gin? I don't know. Not that I'm thinking about being healthy now after having like however many glasses of wine. Okay, let's do lips. So I'm just going to line them a little bit with Spice lip liner from MAC. And this is like, for me, this is quite a browny like lip liner, so I sort of feel like it goes with the eye. We tying it all together. And as I said, I don't overline my lips because I just don't feel like I need to. So I literally just line them like that. And then I'm going to take a new lip colour, which I've been wearing with this look, and I just think it goes really well. It really ties it all together. So this is the Sleek Matte Lip Dose in the shade Controversy. It's really weird, you like pump it up like that. It's really strange, but even though it's matte, it's super creamy. It is quite dark. Like, for me, that's quite a dark look, but I quite like it. There we go. That is the matte look. So we've got everything is matte on here, apart from the highlight. And the highlight, I just sort of feel like it makes the highlight pop a little bit more. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I'm really sorry. It's been quite spontaneous. It's been quite, well, it was unplanned, and maybe I wasn't on my best form because a few too many wines last night. But I do really like this, and I feel like I look glowy now. I'm ready for the day. I don't look hungover. I look glowy. I look spicy. We're going for it. I like it. Is it really bad to call yourself spicy? Probably. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've really enjoyed this video. Next week we are going to have a haul at some point, whether it's a Shein haul or a Primark haul or something different. If you like the video, please give it a like because it means so much to me, and if you could can't get my words out. If you could subscribe, that would be incredible as well. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again next week for another video. Thank you so much. Love you lots and lots and lots. See you next week. Bye bye.